This is not going to be a video dissecting Jerrel's past videos or his interview with Smash.yt. There are a ton of other videos that have already done this way better than I can, and you should go check them out instead. This is a video speaking to the rest of his audience who is still sticking with him, continues to trust him, and support him. People should be held accountable by their actions, because talk is cheap. If the intent behind the words remains, the coming actions should support it. To be honest, it was quite difficult to get a straight answer even during the interview where Smash.yt asks a very direct question of what his end goal is. He never directly answers any questions.
What are you gaining out of this? What is your end goal from all of this?
So that was a determination I made because it would, if you take a look at the language that I used for those statements, they were the most vague, niche statements that I could come up with. Obviously, I don't want to force people to unsubscribe, but I had to have a cover. And I'm revealing the cover now, so I'm sabotaging things a little bit, well, actually a lot, because I can't just say what my plan is, and I can't just say, I need people to attack me from all sides so it looks even and fair. If I say that, that ruins my whole goal.
Yeah, that's a good point. So by you coming on right now and saying all this, doesn't this kind of defeat the whole purpose of whatever approach you were doing then?
I'm trying to be as objective as possible in this video, but I've never liked it when people dodge straightforward questions like this. Anyways, there seems to be two main topics I can glean from this interview of his angle. One is that he wants to speak at seminars and events. Two is that he wants to be a mouthpiece for Nintendo. I guess like a community manager of sorts. So in the next few months or years, you should be seeing a shift towards a different direction if he is true to his word. He wants to be a speaker. Usually organizers have a certain theme for these seminars. If he doesn't match their theme, they won't go like, oh, let's get this different viewpoint. And if you do a switcheroo, you're going to be blacklisted so fast. So I really don't understand the approach here. But let's assume his topic piques the interest of the organizers. First thing they would do is Google him. And the first result personal stuff and not a LinkedIn presence. LinkedIn is the social media game he should be playing. He needs to start adding all the professional contacts he claims to have made throughout the years doing consultancy work, working in photography, games, Nintendo, etc. I would love to see what contacts he actually has in the industry. And as you can see, he doesn't even have an account. Usually when devs crash out, I love to look at their work history, who they know, what they have done, and for how long. I don't even get the satisfaction of doing that here. Even the people like Kim Belair, who he name-dropped, has a presence. He needs actual industry credibility. I mean, look at all these other people from Gamergate. They have a LinkedIn account. This is the first time I've ever looked them up. Wait a minute. Brianna Wu? Candidate for US Congress in Mississippi? Is this the right person? Yeah. Oh my God. US people in Mississippi, you gotta stop this. Okay, what about Sungrand Studio? Website under construction. If he actually is accountable, this website will be updated so fast. It's not hard to set up a website. If I had a Squarespace ad read, it would have been great to put it here. Also, what's this? Melee? Okay, something is happening. Oh, it's a dead link. Yeah, that's not great. Not a good start right now. So if he's serious, anyone can easily track the progress of these things in the coming months or weeks or even days. It's really not hard to do any of these things. Nintendo. I guess community manager of sorts. I may not be a community manager myself to give anyone advice on what the exact next steps to take are, but I can generally point you in the right direction. Sure, you can grow a social media presence that is large enough to show that you can do it, but most of the time, if you do that, why would you want a normal day job as a social media manager? You would make way more money growing your social media presence on YouTube anyways. Anyways, let's assume that that is the case, and let's look at the actual social media manager for Nintendo. Big companies won't hire someone who doesn't have years of experience in their field. They don't want to train or take the risk on someone who has little to no experience, especially in big corporate structures, because you don't want some crazy guy coming out of left field posting on your social media account and essentially tanking your stock. And especially for Jerrel, who currently has no LinkedIn presence at all. So there's nothing to substantiate his claim that he's a industry professional. There's also another way for those who have super high charisma stats to do this. Most entertainment places, they will hang out after work at the nearby pub, and you can try and mingle and talk to people there to either get contacts or start some kind of network. I personally don't like this part because I'm an introvert and I'd rather spend time playing games, and my charisma stat is essentially non-existent. Witnesses. So if he's really serious about this, you will hear that he will be moving back to the US, and then maybe he's actually serious about pursuing his dreams to work for Nintendo. This is how I think Jerrel can start to show he's actually who he says he wants to be and slowly gain back the trust of his audience that's left him. If not, there's always other people who can take his place. YouTube is an ocean of never-ending content. This is the part of the video where I get a bit more personal. Like I said at the start of the video, my bias is that I dislike people who don't answer straightforward questions with straightforward answers. It either shows a very confused mind, most likely trying to juggle all the lies, or someone who has no idea what they're talking about. Both of which are not good to have if he wants to be the avatar of the gaming community. I know I will never want him to speak for me. My conclusion, he's not really going to change. He's going to keep doing his YouTube videos in front of his green screen, continue to put on the suit when he says he hates it, and says he's not a YouTuber. But let's see, I'm more than happy to be proven wrong. Anyways, till next time, I have a more lighthearted video planned next, so stay tuned for that.